Hello again. It is Friday, January 17th, about 12 days, I think, 11 and a bit, 11 and some change into Gauntlet AI. My last video was recorded on Tuesday afternoon. It's been um, 3 full days or so since. Um, in my last update, I showed some preliminary work on a few AI commands that came in the form of slash commands. And I worked on that. I also spent probably more time on stabilizing the existing build and really diving into like React, render logic, et cetera, et cetera. I had an idea for an AI powered or related feature that required required some things to be in place before I could really tackle it. So I tried really hard to get there and I didn't quite get there, unfortunately. That said, I did get around to some things. So why don't we take a look? Uh, so before I get into the app itself, just a quick mention to anybody that's watching that there was kind of a common theme I noticed amongst the students that uh, it's like, how do we demonstrate RAG functionality without sufficient context to augment the retrieval with? So of course, RAG, you're trying to enrich the prompt with context like history, message history, channel history, what have you. You need some of that in order to give it to to the um, the RAG pipeline. So if you don't have the data, it's not that useful. And then I kind of thought for 10 minutes, I was like, what am I going to do? Just generate some random stuff, ask AI. And then it had the idea to actually just like import the like real Slack data. So I did that. It is gated behind a password. So you'll see that there are three channels here. This is like straight up like real data from Slack. It has been cleaned. I've removed like people's real last names, for instance, like it's just the first initial. Um, I've also, of course, removed the like any API keys, but like again, you'd need a password to even to just like see it. So um, anyway, if someone's watching and has a problem with that, please let me know. Yeah, I mean, in the meantime, I will show you. So there's the introductions channel. Um, Join that. Uh, it's going to take a second just because there's a lot of data and I don't have pagination set up, but there you go. So as you'll notice, this is like all the people that are actually in the Slack channel. This isn't quite current, but it is quite current. It's just not like fully current, as in this might actually be the last channel or message in this channel because this channel isn't very active. Anyway, um, so you'll see here that um, Austin sent a few messages at the beginning here, and last update I demonstrated these slash commands. One thing that's changed with them is that when you send a slash command, before it would like literally just message and the AI bot would like pop up and like send a message into the channel and like everybody could see, like anybody who was online who would like see that, just a part of the channel's message history at that point. So I was thinking, well, that's not optimal. So now um, it, well, you'll see. I'll just show you. So I mean, I'm here. So let's see. I'm Donald from Vancouver, Canada. So to verify that the RAG is indeed working, that it's providing um, sufficient and apt context, I will just ask this channel, where is Donald from? And yeah, so send that. It doesn't show it in the channel. Instead, you'll see that an unread message notification pops up here. So the bot DMs you with the response. You click on that, and you'll see from Vancouver, Canada. There you go. Pretty cool. Um, right, so let's go back to intro here, and I will show you another AI feature that I added, which a lot of Gauntlet students added, as it was sort of suggested and or like recommended. Um, so I've added this functionality where you can right click and a context menu pops up. You can either send a DM or you can chat with the user's avatar. So why don't we chat with Austin? Um, and you'll notice that that force pushes you into a DM with the avatar, and then the avatar initiates a conversation with you. So there you go. We're exploring RAG. Um, so why don't I ask Austin how it's been going? How's it been going these past few weeks? And he's responding. Been a whirlwind. Uh, what do you like to do outside of work? So, yeah, I just wanted to again demonstrate that the RAG is operating as we want it to. Uh, so the prompt that is being sent to OpenAI to actually get this exact response here is being enriched with um, Austin's previous messages. So uh, if we go back to introductions here, we'll see he was saying something about kettlebells. So, you know, big kettlebells. Big kettlebell die. Uh, we'll go back here. Maybe we'll ask him something else. Spending time with my family, two dogs. What about how many kids do you have? Getting really personal here. Four, four kids. Um, that was also correct, I believe. Four kids, two dogs. Very cool. So this was like not that difficult to build, which is like pretty incredible. Um, I actually knocked that out like this morning, and uh, to be honest, is not very difficult, and I think that that is incredibly cool. I didn't get around to adding voice, but that's something that I also know would be easy because all you're doing, like right now, this is um, some rag to like open AI's 4.0 mini to ChatGenius here. Um, so all voice would be is sending the 4.0 mini text string, which is really just, let me place that here. So that's a text string, and then this would just be fed to some other models, T text to voice um, model. So that is one step more. And like it's not complicated. So I might still add that. We'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of the added functionality. I won't really go too much more into like what else I added in terms of like unrelated features to AI. You've seen the unread notifications, and there's like a lot of like little tweaks that are by and large like pretty unimpressive from like the UI perspective, and um, I guess that's all okay. But it's it was fun to like get to know React a little bit better, especially because we'll be using it a lot next week. So um, yeah, so yeah, that's it for now. I'll catch you guys next week.